This week we have been talking about graphic design and how we were going to make stickers that have a theme that work together as one. And we're going to have a set of 3 stickers, but there's a few guidelines that you need to follow. So we are going to design stickers that have a background, a graphic, and text. And all 3 of your stickers need to follow a theme. So my theme that I chose was boba. And so in this example of my first one, I have a background color, I have a graphic of the panda drinking the boba, and I have text, but first boba. Here's my second example. I have a background color, a graphic, and text. And so now I'm going to make my third and walk you through the steps to do this. So we are going to be in Canva, and you have to make sure that you joined my classroom so that you have access to all of the free tools. And we're going to click on Create a Design. I'm going to type in the word sticker. And we're going to go down to square sticker. Everyone is going to start with a square template. And when you cut these out of the sticky label paper, you can cut them any shape, but we're going to start with square. So the first thing that I want to do is add my background. I can either do a color, or I can type or click on elements and I could type maybe a picture. So if I wanted to do a cloud background, I could choose a cloud background. But because of my theme, I know that I just want to use a color. And I remembered the color from my other bobas that I did. So I'm just going to go ahead and type in that color. So this was the one I used on my other ones. So now I have a background color. The second thing that I need to add is my graphic. So again, I can click on elements and I'm just going to type in the word boba. I have a couple of options. If I wanted to do, let's say, this photo of boba, I can actually click edit photo and I can remove the background. So I can also resize, I can move, but I know that I wanted to actually use a graphic, so I'm just going to delete that. So if I typed in boba and I click on graphics, these were kind of the animations that I was enjoying. And I know that I had a panda theme. They don't all have to be pandas because my theme was boba. So I can just use boba, but I really liked the idea that I have pandas and boba. So I can stretch it out. The cool thing about Canva is that you can use these little grid lines. So you see the pink vertical and horizontal grid lines lets me know that that is centered. So I have my background, I have my graphic. Now I just need to add text. So you have 2 options. When you click text, you can either add your own text and then change the fonts and colors. So if I added a text here, I can change the font, the size, the color. Or if I really like the way that one already looks, I can go ahead and use it. And I can also change the color here. So I really like this font and I want mine to say boba with an exclamation point. And I think it would be really fun if I just repeated the word boba and had it behind my panda here. I might want to change the color and maybe I can see what it looks like with some of these colors instead. Ooh, I kind of like that. It's outlined in blue. So I really like this. I can just simply right click and copy or Control C and then right click and paste or Control V. And I'm just going to repeat the word boba. And I'm thinking about my placement. That looks good. Control V to paste. Sometimes it'll help me remember my placement. Sometimes I have to eyeball it. And what I can do here is I can actually group these together. So I can click and hold down the control button, or actually I think it's the shift. Nope, it's control. I'm going to click. Oh, let's try this again. Shift. I clicked all 3 of those and I'm going to click group. Now, wherever I do to these, it will work with all of them. So I'm going to kind of center it a little bit. And then I want this to go behind. So if I click here, actually it might be these 3 dots. Try that one more time. Position, I can say I want this to go backward. I want it to go behind my boba. And right now it feels like I can't really see it very well. So I'm going to move it up And I'm going to try to maybe do one more. So I'm going to ungroup, and then I'm going to Control V, one more boba. Put it there, and don't forget to position and send backward. Okay, so once I'm happy, maybe I want to make my boba a little bit smaller so that I can see the word boba for my sticker. I kind of like that. Once I'm done with my sticker design, I'm going to click Share, and I'm going to go to Download. I want it to be a PNG. I'm going to bump up the resolution so it's nice resolution, maybe halfway through. I can go all the way up, and that's a nice resolution too because we're going to print these. And then I'm going to download it. And you're going to have 3 different downloads that work together as a theme. It's going to show up in your downloads. So right now I have boba, boba, and boba. Those 3 files are what I'm going to attach into Google Classroom to turn in. And I will be printing these on sticker paper for you in color. So that's how we're going to use graphic design as inspiration on our lesson.